everyone, and welcome to today's video where I will be showing you my 2023 journal and planner setup. I know that it is almost already mid-February, but I didn't get around to doing it end of last year and early this year, so here we are. But if you are watching this, say in February or June or even November, because you are planning on setting up your journal just now, take this as a sign that you can do it whenever, that it's never too late. So on that note, let's begin. So what we have here is my Hobonichi A6, my regular size traveler's notebook, my passport size traveler's notebooks, and my field notes. Let's start with the Hobonichi. This here is my Hobonichi A6. This is my very first year using Hobonichi. I was just influenced by a very close friend of mine, one of my best friends actually, who uses Hobonichi exclusively, to start using it. But I decided, I think mid last year, to purchase one cover for myself, but I got it secondhand because I wasn't sure whether I will commit to using Hobonichi yet. But now I'm kind of liking it. I have here a Midori insert. I cannot justify the price for the Hobonichi insert yet, but I find that I really like the Midori insert. I like the clean grid. I like the size. I like the A6 size. I find that it's much less daunting and less overwhelming as the size of a standard traveler's notebook. So yeah, I have a feeling that I might be using this again next year. This might be my system again for next year, but I can't really fully tell because it's only February, so we'll see. I have here a prayer card. Not sure why it's there because I have this prayer memorized, one of my favorite prayers. I think this is for decorating or labeling the outside cover of the Midori notebook. And the cover design here is this one. I don't know how to say it. Mina Perhonen. It is a design from 2018. And I decorated it with an LDV, a Dolce Vita sticker. I didn't stick it on the cover itself, on the fabric. Just put it in between the cover and the cover, this plastic cover here. So yeah, I'll give you a quick flip through. There's not much because I only started journaling in January 11th or 12th when we got back to Calgary from Toronto, so there's not much yet. Some blank spaces definitely for things that I want to write about. So yeah, and I have here, because it's a nice grid design, it's easy to use it as a kind of a bullet journal as well. So I have here a habit tracker. We started the year in Toronto. We were basically on vacation, so I couldn't do like my New Year's resolutions, or Kevin and I couldn't set our goals for the year, so I did all that for February. So this is just a habit tracker. I like this page. I like how it looks. I like the stationery stickers here. Washi tapes, actually. So yeah, that is my Hobonichi. I forgot to mention that I really like the fact that the Kaweco Sport that I have fits so perfectly with this pen holder, with this color here. It looks so nice. Although, as you've seen when I was doing a quick flip through, that I haven't actually used my fountain pen yet, but the ink that I'm using is this Peter Moss green color, which is really nice, from Ferris Wheel Press. Ferris Wheel Press? I think it's a local Canadian brand of ink. So yeah, that's it for my Hobonichi. Up next is my regular size traveler's notebook with this cute little leather charm that I got from Tokyo last year. So this I've had, I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, I might have already, but this I've had for many years, and is the main journal that I normally use, but for this year I'm just using it for my monthly agenda and for whatever journal I am currently doing. In this case, it's my travel journal, my Japan travel journal. So I always say that what I like most about Traveler's Notebook is that it is highly customizable to your needs, which means that it is also mostly trial and error until you find what works for you, what system works for you. And it's the same for me even after all these years. Just last year, I got a monthly agenda in the passport size, in this size, because I thought it would be better for me to be able to bring the monthly agenda in my purse wherever I go. But I found that it was far too small. Even for my small handwriting, I couldn't fit in everything that I needed to on each box. So this year I decided to go back to a standard size monthly agenda. And you will be able to see here, because I haven't actually done much yet, that I only have a little bit of February and January. As you can see, I don't decorate my page until after the month is done. That way, I'm not covering any of the boxes that I might eventually have to use. So yeah, it has been very useful for me so far. As you can tell, I still like using my Sarasa pens. I don't have my ochre here right now, but one of my favorite colors is this green one. And the ochre one, this yellow one right here. So that's it for my monthly agenda. I don't really have much to say about it. It's just very functional for me. And in here, this one right here is my Japan travel journal, which I am currently working on. Not going to show you all of the pages because it's not yet done, and because I want to do a proper flip through once I am finished with it. But just a couple pages. So I also have here this pencil board, I think. I keep forgetting what it's called. But anyway, I have been using it a lot lately, especially while doing my journal, because it's getting really thick and the surface is obviously uneven when I'm trying to write down something. So having this act as a backing for when I'm writing something, it's just perfect. So I have it here. And that is it for my regular size Traveler's Notebook. Up next is my passport size Traveler's Notebook in camel. I think this is camel color. I have this cute polar bear charm that I also got from Tokyo last year. This is my content planner notebook. It has my content planner notebook and my monthly agenda. I know I said the monthly agenda in passport size is really small, but I thought I'll have one just for checklist for whether I posted a video or which saint is celebrating their feast day that day, and all the other to-do lists that I have just for content and business. So that is separate from our personal appointments and whatnot that I put in this monthly agenda. And then I have this content planner. It's just a basic grid notebook that I got, I think, last year. I've been using this since last year for my YouTube content, but I haven't really been doing much late last year. So I just used the same notebook for this year again for 2023. So it just has some notes, some maybe script or shot list that will help me make my content planning or recording flow better. So it's just a messy notebook, really. And then I have the monthly agenda here from Traveler's Notebook. It has the nice Traveler's Notebook stickers that come with the dated inserts. If you know me, then you know that I was obsessed with this year's theme, which is coffee and notebooks, basically my favorite things in the world. I decorated the first page already. I showed you already, this doesn't have much. I was on vacation, so there was no content happening at the time. But this has the checklist on when to send our newsletter, start our sale for the business, when I'm posting videos. So you can see here already the plan that I have for the next few Fridays. Hopefully I am able to do it. But again, like with my standard size traveler's notebook, my regular size traveler's notebook, I don't decorate my monthly agenda until after the month is done. So that's it for this one. Oh, I also have the other pencil board here. It's from the same theme, which is coffee and notebooks. I also have my field notes, which I always have. I always have field notes with me, but this one I just keep on my desk. It just has list of food that I ate, some grocery list. So I don't want to show you all of it. It's just me tracking my food intake, trying to be healthier this year. This is a notebook that I've had since last year as well, but I've been on and off with tracking my intake, so I'm using it again this year because there's still quite a lot of pages left, as you can see. So yeah, that's a field notes. Finally, I have this limited edition Traveler Strain notebook that I got last year. By the way, they have a new limited edition that came out, I think, this year, and it's so beautiful. I'm gonna try and put up a picture somewhere here. It's so beautiful, but I told myself I can't buy any more notebooks. I can't buy any more stationery stuff that I don't need. If you watch my last two videos, you'll be able to see that I kind of spent my stationery budget until 2025. Not really, but that's what it feels like. So I'm not gonna get it. I'm happy with what I have. But anyway, moving on. So this Traveler Strain Traveler's Notebook is just kind of a catch-all based in for random notebooks or notebooks that I still don't have planned for. It has this folder. I don't know why that's there. And it has my sort of like journal that I brought with me to Japan. It has my packing list, our itinerary, and some notes that I have about the trip. So this is just something that I use as a reference for when I am doing my travel journal, just to see what we ate, what we did on a specific day, so I can journal about it more accurately. So yeah, that's it. And the other two notebooks are just blank notebooks for now. I don't know what I'm planning to do for this one just yet, or if I'm planning to use it even. This one I did last year, but I wasn't able to accomplish. It is a media journal, like a reading journal, books journal. Again, I haven't started this one yet, so I'm not even sure whether I'm gonna use it, but it's there just in case. This charm, by the way, I got from Kyoto when we were in Japan last year. I quite like it. I don't know what it says. Does it just say Kyoto? I'm not sure. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching my 2023 planner and journal setup. I hope that you enjoyed it and that I see you again next time.